Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. What they do, Kings and Queens? Man, it's nice as hell out here today. It's man 9 million. I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. And I'm black. Another day getting to another dollar. Up and out the crib pretty early. Not super early, but pretty early. I think it's about around 8 o'clock. Maybe not quite. But yeah, about to get on my Lyft little hustle. I think I may be able to get some maybe able to holler at their school and get a start date. I'm gonna pay some bills today, and that's really gonna be my deciding factor, whether I'm gonna get it started next week or the week after or whatever. But in the meantime, between time, I just realized after I was editing a video last night that I didn't inform y'all how much I made last week. So here we go. Check it out. Check it out. Alright, so made a little over $1,200 on Lyft and only did one day of Uber last week. Yeah, only did one day of Uber last week and I got $280. So needless to say, that's been my best week doing this rideshare shit. Not bad cheese. Not bad cheese at all. The problem is gonna be once I start this new job, man, I'm starting at entry level pay and it ain't gonna even be touching this shit. It's good for me right now, man, because I'm trying to get out this hole that this move put us in. I ain't been able to get caught up since I moved out here. But I've been chipping away at everything, so it's looking like I'll be able to get out that little hole slightly. But I got to get going with this new career path, man. 'Cause I know training pay ain't that good, but the pay after that, at least a year after that, is really gonna be the shit compared to what I've been pulling in. So, and on top of that, it's a scalable business. It's a big part, big part of what I'm trying to get going for myself and the family. Something scalable. But anyway, let me clean out my car, man. I got cups and water bottles and shit all up in here. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all later when I got something else to talk about. I'll holler. Alright, family. Back at the crib. Man, this daylight spending time ain't the business. Be dark all early, but at least I'm in the south, man. Y'all can't even tell, but I ain't got no jacket on or nothing. Feel good out here. But yeah, what was I finna say? Somebody was in the comments said, about junk removal. He was asking if junk removal is it not profitable? Because I'm not doing it since I live here in Memphis now. And you must be new to the channel because I kind of filled everybody in on that. But and long story short, it could be profitable, but not as lucrative as it was in California because people can take their junk and just put it out on the side of the road and the city will come pick it up for free. This TV loud as mine. So with that said, I don't think it's a good business model. Plus, on top of that, it was only something that I was doing temporarily just to keep bills paid and stuff until I got into the real business that I want to get into, which I'm steps away from getting into it. I'm just trying to get a little bit ahead on bills so I can get in this school. The school is going to be about a month long, 5 weeks or so, 8 hours a day, like 8 to 5s type. So I won't be able to do a whole lot of hustling and bringing in no money while I'm in school. So that's what the hold-up's been. I want to thank y'all for rocking with me and being, staying in tune with the videos and what I got going on in my life, even though I know it ain't very exciting right now. But hey, Lyft and Uber is a moneymaker. I'm glad I got on Uber too because since I started doing this rideshare again after 2 years, I just basically been on Lyft, and Lyft has been cool, but Uber is more people use Uber out here at least. I noticed just these last few days of me being on Uber, I turn that app on, I'm getting back to back to back like that. I ain't sitting around no time. I made about $100 today doing Uber, turned on Lyft, and right away, I think I got a ride right away, and then after that, I was sitting around for a while. Got another one, and so all in all, it wasn't that great. And that's how it's been. You know what I mean? That's how it's been. The best times for me to drive is during the peak hours. But it is what it is. Just filling y'all in. Chipping away a little bit at a time. And, yeah, tomorrow is going to be a little bit of the same. What else? There was something else I wanted to do tomorrow. Oh. Never mind. We'll talk about it later when it's time to. I don't want to talk about stuff too soon. I be wanting to fill people in, but I don't want to be talking about stuff and then I don't do it. So yeah, we'll get on that later. Stay tuned, man. Some great things are coming. Working my patience, that's for sure. I'm working on my patience, I should say. I'm not the most patient person, but I think I'm doing all right. Anyway, holla at y'all later. Come back tomorrow. Love, peace, hair grease.